Okay, welcome to my live. Hi, I am Vita, and today we are going to be testing the Ninja NeverClog Juicer. I'm going to be juicing today. I don't know if you can see this. Let's see. Back it up a little bit, maybe. Maybe move it over. There we go. Okay, so we're going to be testing the Ninja NeverClog Juicer today, and today I am going to be making an anti-inflammatory juice with ginger, turmeric, cayenne, let's see, lemons, oh, and some see, I need to move this plant out of the way. Some oranges, and last but definitely not least, cinnamon, Ceylon cinnamon to be exact. So that is what, okay, so that is what I'm going to be juicing today. This is the NeverClog, and it's really easy to put together. It has the part that is going to actually juice the items. It has the feeder. Let's see, and it's really easy to put together. Wait, I need to be on the, let me turn it this way because I need to be able to see. I've already kind of washed and rinsed out everything. Let's see. I want you to be able to see. So it is really easy. Okay, and then you just lock it, and if you want to release it or to unlock it, there's a little button here that you press to release, and then it'll unlock and you can remove it and clean it. So really simple to put together. And then the cup for the waste. And then this is the cup that has the juice, and that pushes it and feeds it through. Oh, wait, hold on one second. I want to show you all the cute little juicing bottles that I got to put the juice in. Wait, where did, oh, here they are. So these are the little bottles that I will be putting the juice in. They said this is 2 ounces. It looks way bigger than 2 ounces, but I could be wrong. Okay, so the first thing, I probably should have cut up, or not cut up, but peeled these items beforehand, but I wasn't thinking. I'm not going to take all of the skin off. I just don't like it to be bitter. I already washed the ginger and the turmeric prior to coming on live. And the lemon and the oranges, I'm not going to, let's see, did I bring that? I think I did. Okay, so the lemon, yeah, and the oranges, I'm not going to use the peels at all because the peels are very bitter, and I don't want this juice to be bitter, so I won't be using those. But I will be taking the majority of the peel off of the ginger and the turmeric. Ow, God dog it. Ooh, that lemon got, no, that's ginger. It got my eye. It's burning. I thought I had that problem only with the lemons and the oranges. Okay. And I know that there are nutrients in the peel. I just don't like it to be, what do you call that? Bitter. Well, more bitter than what it already would be. Close my eyes when I pop this, because that's how it popped in my eye before when I break it open. So see, I'll leave a little bit of the skin on, but the majority of it is coming off. Right. They gave me some old ginger. Probably should have gone in and gotten it myself. Well, I have another one. I placed an order, a pickup order, and they gave me a ginger that has that in it. So that piece is not going in the juice. I definitely should have had all of this peeled, but it's too late to cry over spilled milk. So make the best of it. Okay. And this turmeric is rather tiny. I'm actually growing some turmeric and some ginger in my garden, but it takes about 8 to 9 months, so I have quite a ways to go. Let's see. Okay, let me cut this. I'm going to cut another piece of ginger, and then once I'm done cutting this, I'm going to start the juicing. Just so it's not so boring. Just see me peeling ginger. Okay. Okay, let's start it and see. Oh, okay, you just press that. So we're gonna put the ginger and a little tiny piece of turmeric. I think I'm gonna have to cut this some more because this part here is rather narrow. Okay, so do you press it and hold it? I probably should have read the instructions, but I did not. Oh, okay. You don't have to press it and hold it, you just press it one time. Oh, I have the wrong. Okay, so as you can see, I did not read the instructions, so I have the two containers mixed up. This should be here to catch the, ooh, that's really dry. Okay, to catch the pulp, and this should be here to catch the juice. So as you see, I didn't read the instructions, but we'll get along. Look, hold on a second, let me show you. That pulp is extremely dry. This is really good. At least as far as the juicing. You know, sometimes you have to run it through twice in order to get all of the juice out. This was one run, and as you can see, that pulp is very dry, so it drained the juice out of it. I'm very satisfied, especially for the price. What did I got? I got it for, I think it was $1.39 on the TikTok shop. And you know, Ninja prices are a little steep. Now it's worth it, but they're steep. So I got it on sale. on the TikTok shop. Here we're going to cut some more ginger. Because like I said, the recipe for this juice is going to be an anti-inflammatory. So, oh, I forgot. And when I was initially showing you all what I was going to put in it, I forgot the honey. You know, honey is antibacterial, antimicrobial, and pepper, black pepper, cayenne pepper, lemons, oranges, and last but not least, cinnamon is going to go in this juice. And this is what I would use, well, what I do use if because my knees, I'm old, so sometimes my knees hurt, my joints hurt, and if that's the case, I'll make this juice. Now, once you make it, you have to drink it within 2 weeks because you know it's fresh. There are no preservatives in it, but it really helps with inflammation in your joints. Okay, got most of the skin off of that one. Oh crap, I didn't even think about it. I probably should have put on some gloves. I wash my hands, but you see that turmeric will stain your hands and it is hard to get that stain out. I haven't been going live outside. I do need to finish the backyard, but we've had a heat warning since yesterday. It was so heat, like a heat stroke warning. So I have not been outside because I don't want heat stroke. So I have just been doing things on the inside, but I'm hoping it rained today. So it should cool outside a little bit. I'm going to look at the temperature, and if so, I'll be back outside tomorrow cleaning up the backyard. Oops, there we go. Hi, your one and only Biggie. If you're still here, how are you? There we go. It's gonna be hard to get this turmeric off my fingers. I should have thought about that, but I did not. And I do this every single time I make this juice. I always forget to put on gloves, and so I have yellowish orange fingers for almost a week. Okay. They could have given me some better turmeric. Next time I'm going to go in and pick it myself. That is the downfall of ordering ahead and just picking your groceries up, is that the person who picks the groceries don't always pick the freshest produce. I guess it's going to be different. Well, you know what? We'll be able to test whether it clogs or not with the oranges and the lemons, I guess. Maybe I should get it all together instead of doing it little by little and then just push all of it through that way. Let's see. Okay. There we go. Okay, we'll try this. Okay, at this point, I don't care if it clogs or not, because it definitely gets all of the juice out of that, out of this ginger and this turmeric the very first time through. As you can see, there is, you know, with a lot of juicers, when you juice in the pulp bin, you'll have like juice at the bottom where it didn't get all of it out. This one, it has drained it dry. So if you're wondering if it's worth it, it is. Whether it clogs or not at this point, I don't care. I just love the fact that it gets all of the juice out, because that's what I'm looking for when I juice. And you want to know what's so surprising about me doing live here on YouTube? Is that I have, in the past, I've had a fear of like failure, because I wanted to do YouTube for quite some time, since like maybe 2010, 2011. But I was afraid, you know what? I don't know what I'm doing. It's not going to work. But I had to get over that and say, you know what? Nothing beats a failure but a try. So here I am. And if it doesn't work, then I'll just have to regroup, figure out what I'm doing wrong, correct it, and try again. Because life is too short not to go after your dreams and your goals. Okay. There we go. Let's see. You know, I'm going to start with the oranges. And like I said, I do not leave the skin on, because the skin, well, the skin has the zest, but this white part that's beneath the skin, in between the flesh and the skin, is very bitter. I've tried that cold juicing or whatever they call it. Not a fan of it. The juice was just too bitter for me, so I cut the skin and that white part off. I should have had all of this cut up already. Please don't let this splash in my eye again, because that was painful. But if I were to peel it, it would take even longer. Okay. There we go. Okay. This one. I'm going to do maybe 3 lemons. And 3 to 4 oranges, because I have quite a bit of ginger and turmeric in there. I'm going to juice all of this ginger and turmeric. So 1 more lemon. Cut the bottom off of this one too. And a little of the white part isn't that bad, but we just don't want a whole lot of it. Because like I said, I can't stand a bitter juice. Now, it doesn't have to be sweet, but I don't like that bitter taste. Okay. Now for the oranges. And this is where we'll be able to test it to see whether or not it will clog. Oh, I know the name of it. I said cold juicing, cold press. Where you juice it with the skin on? Yeah, not a fan. I don't see how people do it. Is there anyone here that's on the live that's tried cold press juicing and like it? And what do you like about it? I mean, other than, I guess, the obvious, the natural benefits. Let's see. There we go. Don't want that to pop in my eye. Here, let me cut up the lemon. I'm just gonna close my eyes when I cut it, because the last time that ginger popped in my eye and it burned like the dickens. Don't want it to fall on the floor. Okay. Okay. There we go. Okay, you know what? I want to do some more of this turmeric. Because I don't think it has enough turmeric in it for my liking. Here's another one. Okay. Oops. One more. Okay. There we go. Ouch. Okay. So it does not clog. But what I need to do, oh, I think I want to strain this a little bit. I know they say the pulp is good for you, but I don't want it in my juice. I need to dump this out. I should have brought a little trash bag, a little plastic bag in here. Hold on one second. I'm gonna go get one and get a strainer too while I'm at it. Let's see. Where's that strainer? Oh, the strainer is in storage. Oh well, I will get a bag. Clean up a little bit. Okay. So I have juiced the ginger, the turmeric, and now I'm going to add the other ingredients, the pepper, the cayenne, the cinnamon, and don't forget the honey, just so that it's not so bitter. But I want to clean up a little bit because I cannot work when there is chaos. Okay. And like I said, I used to make this all the time because I used to always get inflammation in my knees, but I have changed my diet for the most part. And so, you know what? That's a good idea, Mark Connor. Give all the peels to the animals outside, or I can put it in, I have a wrinkle, what do you call those things? A composter. I could put it in the composter too. Sounds like you are doing a good liver cleanse. You know what? I didn't know that this was good for the liver as well. I was doing it, or am doing it, for like inflammation and just kind of like a little reset. But if it's good for the liver, I definitely need that as well. And next time, I'm going to go in and pick out my produce myself, because some of the turmeric that they gave me is dry and withered like that. So next time, I'm not going to order it and pick it up. I'm going to go in and pick out my own produce. I read those ingredients for liver. Oh, okay, cool. Well, that is good because I need something for my liver, kidneys too, just to do a good flush. What do I do with that knife? Oh, here it is right here. Okay, it wasn't too bad, this one. It's still a little withered though. It's not as fresh. But yeah, I would definitely recommend this Ninja, especially for the price point that it's at right now. Well, it's where it's at on TikTok Shop. Because I think I paid $139 for it. It definitely gets most of the juice out of whatever it is you're juicing. Let's see. Start. Oh, wait. I forgot to put this back under there. And this. Okay, I think that's it. I bought a nice juicer a few months ago. Wish I had the patience to use it. Add beets to the flush. Beets. Okay, I'm gonna have to. I don't like beets, but I'm getting to the point where I'm like, you know what, Vita, it's not about how it tastes. It's about the health benefits. So I'm gonna have to grow some beets. But until then, I can go and purchase some from the store and then juice them. I'm actually growing ginger and turmeric now, but it has a ways to go before I can harvest it. I forgot to wear gloves, and now my hands are going to be orange and yellow for a while. Okay, let's see. Put that right there so it doesn't keep dripping. I am going to need to strain this a little bit. Because it has a little skin in it. You know what? Let me get a spoon so I can get some of that skin out of there. The pulp, not too bad, but I don't want skin in it. Oh, wait, I forgot. I have the, oh well, I'll use this one. Let's see. Just a couple of pieces of skin, probably the skin that I didn't take off. Kind of slip through. Okay. And last piece. Okay, so I am going to add, so I don't know if you can see it, but that's what the juice looks like. Add a little cayenne for kick. You'd be surprised, beets are pretty good. They kind of taste like corn on the cob. See, when I taste them, all I taste is dirt. And that's kind of like with carrots too. I don't like carrots either. When I taste it, all I taste is dirt. And my niece one day, she was like, Tivita, you have to try it. These are good. There's like some type of maple syrup and cinnamon on them, and they taste like candy. You gotta try them. You gotta try them. I tried it and I told her it tastes like sweet dirt. I can't do it. So, yeah, I don't know what it is. And it has nothing to do with the fact that they're root, vegetables, because I like potatoes. I like sweet potatoes. What else that grows underground that I like? I don't know. They just have that earthy flavor to them that I don't know, I just can't get with it. And I am adding the black pepper because in order to activate the turmeric and get all of the benefits that you need to get from them, pepper is what activates it. Okay, and Ceylon cinnamon. I am going to add about a teaspoon. Teaspoon. And you know what? I'm going to need to transfer this into this cup because I was supposed to put the juice in here and the pulp in the other way, or in the blue container. But I did not read the instructions, so. Mix this up really well. Haha, sweet dirt. Go blindfolded. I understand it's a mindset. It is a mindset, and I'm gonna have to change my mindset because it's not about the taste, because most of the stuff that tastes good is not good for me. And most of the stuff that is good, well, I wouldn't say most of the stuff because I love vegetables. There are just certain vegetables that I don't really care for. But most green vegetables, leafy greens, I love them. Okay, that should be good enough for now. So now I'll probably put 1, maybe 2 tablespoons of the honey. And honey is good because it is antibacterial. One more. I'm going to dump this out in here, and I'm going to pour this in here so that I'm going to pour them. Now these are 2 ounces. This looks like it's way bigger than 2 ounces, but this is what they sent me. I don't know if they mislabeled it. So I'm going to put the juice. Let me rinse this out. In those bottles, and we'll drink on these for like the next week or 2, possibly. No longer than 2 weeks though, just because it doesn't have any preservatives and it's fresh. Oh, and I can use the rest of these oranges to make some orange juice in the morning. Let's see. Ow. Let's see. I hope this does not spill out because, okay, no. It's doing pretty good. Okay, we got it. I'm going to have to shake it up when I put it in those little vials. I think most recipes for inflammation include a lot of lemon. It really mellows all of the other ingredients together. Yes, that is true. That is true. Citrus, I was going to put some limes in it as well, but I forgot to get them when I placed my order. So today it is just lemons and oranges. Oops. Yeah, it's like the citrus fruits really bring the different flavor profiles together when you add it to any dish, juice, whatever. The only thing about this cinnamon is that it clumps up. Okay, that should be good enough. Okay, now I'm going to pour it. Okay, let's see how many this fills up. I think it should fill up about 10 maybe. We'll see. Oh, may not make it to 10. 2, 4, this is 5, 6. So this is 6 right here. I may make it to 8. Ouch, this knee is hurting. That's why I'm making this. Okay. I think if you grate fresh cinnamon stick, it will help with clumping. It's hard to dissolve that powder. It really is. That's a good idea. Thank you for that. And I have some cinnamon sticks somewhere. Next time I'm going to use that. I didn't even think about that. Okay. It'll probably do 9, possibly 10, maybe 9.5. We'll see. Okay, almost. Well, you know what, if I fill up the rest of these a little, some of the ones that it didn't fill up enough, 10 exactly. Okay, so the verdict is in. The NeverClog, well, it didn't clog with me, but I also wasn't just putting the fruits in back to back to back to back, but it definitely juices most of the juice out of it. So I love it. I would recommend it. And I would recommend this juice too. I have not tasted it, so I didn't taste it. When I cook juice, whatever, I can't taste it while I'm cooking or juicing. I have to wait until afterwards. has a little kick. It's good. I think the 2 tablespoons of honey was just right. Let's see. This is so helpful. I don't think about sealing individual portions. I may give it another go. Thank you. No problem. I used to keep it like in one big container, but I found that it was easier for me to drink the shots if they're all portioned out. And also when like I'm on my way to work, I can just grab one out of the refrigerator and drink it either in the car on the way to work or when I get to work. So I found that these are helpful to put them in their own little individual containers and store them that way. Okay. But yeah, so yeah, the juicer, the Ninja NeverClog, good juicer. And this is a good recipe for inflammation, and also, as Mark said, for the liver. And this will be much cheaper than, you know, buying those shots either at the store or at those like juice, I don't know. It's not a restaurant, but it's kind of sort of a restaurant. Those fresh markets. Yes, you know what? I didn't think about that. It probably does preserve longer if it's not all just in one big container, if they're sectioned off into like the individual portions. But yes, this is my inflammation / liver juice. It has lemons, oranges, cinnamon, cayenne, black pepper, and the black pepper activates the turmeric, and also honey, just a little bit of honey. We don't want it sweet, but we do want to cut the bitterness. So that is all that I have for you all today. I just wanted to come on here, test out this juicer that I got on Friday. My fingers are all yellow now. I always forget, whenever I'm making this, I always forget to put gloves on, and I walk around with orangish yellow hands for like a week afterwards. Oh well. So yeah, I wanted to come on here, show you all this recipe, test out the Ninja NeverClog. It also slices, it has an attachment to slice and peel as well, so it can work as a shredder. Not peel, slice and shred. So it could shred, it also peel. So if you have like potatoes or anything like that, you can put it in here. So, I mean, I think it's a good investment. I'm satisfied with my purchase. I am satisfied that I have my inflammation juice in the little portions and also for my liver. But I think that is it. I think that is the end of this live. I thank you for watching my live. If this is the type of content that you like, then subscribe. It's not just this type of content. I cook, show you all different recipes that I have, but I also do gardening. I also do DIY projects. I think I'm gonna go live this week when I put down some flooring in the kitchen. So I just do all types of stuff. Just call me Bobina the Builder, because that is what I do. I do DIY projects, things that you probably wouldn't think that I would do, but I do. Thank you so much. You can come over and cook for me anytime. Not trying to sound weird. Oh no, I didn't think that. You know what? I love to cook. I love to bake. Yeah. If you were in the city, I'd give you some of whatever I cook. But yeah, that is the end of this live. Again, if you like this type of content, subscribe, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye. There we go.